Okay, in the last video, we covered the first row of the 3D growth matrix. It is a Google Sheet that you will have access to. We'll drop the link below in the description. That's where you need to know your average number of leads per month, the average number of clients you have, the frequency of how often they buy, and their average order value. Get those metrics dialed in, plug it into the 3D growth matrix in the first row. And in this video, we're gonna talk about the variables that really move the needle for you. You can see the exact same first row duplicated 3 times below it, and each row has a different box highlighted to focus on the metric we're talking about in that row. So in the second row, the average number of leads per month is highlighted at 1,000 in this example. In the third row, we have the conversion rate highlighted, which is auto-calculated, by the way, when you enter in your average leads per month and the number of clients you have. And of course, you should know those numbers. And then the last row, average dollar amount, or your average order value. So to calculate your average order value, look at the last rolling 3 months, for example, of the average order value, the average dollar amount from a single purchaser, but across all your clients. That includes all the upsells, the cross-sells, the downsells, the order bumps, all that fun stuff. We're actually going to talk about how changing just one of those variables affects the rest of the downflow of the calculator in the matrix. In some earlier videos, I mentioned the green boxes are your data entry fields. Don't touch anything else. Everything else is auto-calculated. So on this next row that you see here, we're just gonna change from 0 to 20%. Let's say we want a 20% increase in leads into our business. When we do that, the rest of it is trickled down through the 3D growth matrix. Let's see the impact that has on our theoretical example here of 1,000 leads per month, 100 clients per month, average order value of 500, and a frequency of 1 purchases per month. And in this case, let's just focus on 20%, which is really, really easy to do, by the way. In this case, 20% increase, if we increase 1,000 by 20% of 1,000 is 200. Our new amount average of leads per month is 1,200. But look at the actual differential, not in percentage terms, but by number of leads. So you can see in red there, the matrix auto calculates your lead bump, in this case by 200. Now let's go stay in that same row further down and look at the average number of clients per month. That's auto calculated based on your conversion rate and based on that 20% increase in leads. You get a bump of your number of clients, and look at the client bump, that's 20. So we're going from 100 baseline clients to 120 clients per month. Not too shabby, just by increasing your leads by 20%. Cool, right? Look at the trickle down effect through the rest of that row. Just by increasing the lead flow by 20% increases your monthly about by 60,000, a 10K bump in monthly revenue. Not too shabby. Look at what that does to the annual revenue. Baseline was 600,000, now we're at 720. All of that, again, auto-calculated, trickling down through the whole 3D growth matrix simply by increasing your leads by 20%. The annual revenue increase is 120K, simply by doing a 20% lead increase. Just to show how easy it is to do, here's a client testimonial from one of my clients near and dear to my heart. He gave us this wonderful testimony of how we doubled their sales in 3 months, increased their leads from 10 a week to 30 per day. If you do the math on that, doubling your sales, well, that's a 100% increase, but 10 a week to 30 leads per day, that's a 2,043% lead increase. These results are not typical, but even if you did 1/100th of that 2,000% lead increase, that's 20%. And that's all we're gonna be focusing on, right? In the next video, we're gonna tackle conversion rate increases.